This episode asks a simple question with a real home test. Which scent helps you sleep better, lavender or jasmine? We will run a 7-night routine with 1 scent per night, track a few easy measures, and pick a personal winner at the end. This content is educational only. It is not medical advice and not veterinary advice. Do not self-treat conditions with fragrance. Keep scents away from infants and pets. Ventilate rooms, go light on dose, and stop if you feel irritation or headache. If you are pregnant, nursing, prone to migraines, or taking medications, ask a clinician before experimenting with scent. Store sprays out of reach. Spray the air, not your pillow or your skin. Keep devices off during the wind down. Welcome to Episode 4 of Season 1. In Episode 1, we explored rare flowers with respect. In Episode 2, we swapped toxic beauties for pet-safe lookalikes. In Episode 3, we tested flower teas with tradition and science in mind. Tonight, we move from talk to practice. We will keep expectations modest, keep doses small, and let habits do the heavy lifting. At the end, I will ask you to post your numbers in a clean format, and I will reply with gentle adjustments you can try next week. Before we touch a bottle, we set the stage. Sleep likes predictability, faint light, mild air, and the feeling that the day is over. 15 minutes before bed, put your phone on airplane mode and place it face down across the room. Turn off bright overheads and keep one warm lamp on in a corner. Crack a window for a minute if the outside air is clean. Close tabs in your mind by writing a 3-line note about what you did well today. Bring a glass of water to your nightstand and clear clutter from the floor so the room feels simple. This order will not make headlines, but it sets up every night so that scent does not carry the whole burden. Now we gather tools. You can use hydrosols of lavender and jasmine, which are gentle water-based distillates. Or you can make or buy a very light pillow spray at a total aroma concentration of about 0.5 to 1%. Always shake before use. If anything stings your nose or throat, stop. Do not spray on fabric that touches your face. Do not use in a closed room with babies or animals. Choose 1 scent per night. Consistency is our secret advantage. Here is the 7-night protocol. Night 1 is a baseline with no scent at all. Night 2 uses lavender. Night 3 uses jasmine. Night 4 returns to lavender. Night 5 uses jasmine. Night 6 uses lavender. Night 7 uses jasmine. The alternation helps your brain compare, while the baseline shows what happens when you do nothing. 10 to 15 minutes before you plan to sleep, stand at the foot of the bed and spray 2 light mists into the air above the mattress, aiming away from your face and away from your pillow. Let the cloud drift down. If you are scent sensitive, use 1 gentle mist or use a hydrosol, which is usually softer. After you spray the air, step out of the room for 1 minute so the space settles. When you return, sit on the edge of the bed and do the 4-6 breath. Inhale through the nose for 4 slow counts and exhale through the mouth for 6. Repeat that pattern for 1 minute. Feel your shoulders lowering with the longer exhale. Lie down without picking up your phone. If you share your home with pets, keep the door slightly open and the window cracked so air does not get heavy. Scent should feel like a hint, not a fog. If you can taste it, you use too much. We will track 3 things and 2 optional notes. The 3 things are time to fall asleep, number of wake-ups, and morning mood on a simple 5-point scale. Look at a clock once when you lie down, then do not check again until morning. Estimate how many minutes it took to fall asleep. It does not need to be perfect. In the morning, record how many times you remember waking and rate your mood from 1 to 5. Use the same words each day for honesty. For optional notes, write yes or no if you felt irritation or headache, and write 1 word about how the room smelled to you. If you live with animals, you can add a pet line: calm, restless, or not present. These small notes keep you honest and help you see patterns that numbers alone can miss. Why would lavender or jasmine help at all? The body listens to context. When light is warm and low, the brain turns toward sleep. Longer exhales nudge the nervous system toward rest. A faint scent can act like a bookmark for the night routine. It tells your mind this is the same safe sequence that ended well yesterday. Expectation also matters. If you believe a ritual will help, the belief reduces anxiety and smooths the path. We do not need to argue labels to use that honest benefit. At the same time, too much scent or poor timing can backfire. Overspraying leads to throat tickle or a light headache that steals sleep. Spraying on the pillow puts fragrance inches from your nose for hours. Mixing scents on the same night confuses the signal. The protocol protects you from those mistakes by going light, ventilating, and testing one scent at a time. Let us talk dose and distance in plain words. 1 mist per square meter is plenty in a small bedroom. 2 gentle mists above the bed, pointed up and away, usually create a drift that fades within minutes. If you have a ceiling fan, turn it to the lowest setting and let it stir the air for 30 seconds. Do not spray into the fan. Aim for the space above the duvet, not the pillow. If you prefer hydrosols, 2 mists into the air is often enough. If you make your own spray, keep total aromatic concentration at or below 1% and use a proper solubilizer so the blend disperses in water. Shake well and label the bottle clearly. Store it in a cool, dark place and always keep it away from pets and children. All of this sounds basic because the right dose feels barely there. That is why so many people overdo it. Light is correct. Now for pet-aware rules. Never spray fragrance in a closed room with animals inside. Do not mist directly onto pet bedding or into crates. If a cat or dog enters after you, spray the air. Watch behavior for a moment. If you see sneezing, coughing, or pacing, open a window wider and move your spray to another room next time. Do not diffuse strong essential oils in bedrooms. Keep hydrosols and sprays in cabinets with child-proof latches. Err on the side of less, and keep doors open so animals can come and go. A calm home is the goal. Pets teach us that signals should be soft. We also need a short list of mistakes to avoid. Do not test on nights when you drank late coffee or had a heavy meal close to bed. Do not change your mattress or bedding during the test week. Do not blast bright news feeds right before the wind down. Do not add music unless quiet music is part of your normal routine. Do not bring a new supplement into the week. These details keep the comparison fair. Each night should feel like the same small play, with only the leading scent swapped. If you feel a headache or nasal dryness, cut your dose in half and switch to hydrosol for the next night. If you feel wired, you may have sprayed too late. Try misting 15 minutes earlier and keep the window cracked a little longer. If the room feels too scented, leave for 2 minutes and come back. If you are in a dry climate, add a small glass of water near a warm lamp to lift humidity a touch. If the scent seems different from bottle to bottle, that is normal. Natural materials vary by batch. If a product smells harsh or chemical, retire it and try a trusted brand. If you share your home, ask your partner to rate the room too. Another nose can catch what you missed. After 7 nights, it is time to look at the data. Write down the 3 numbers for each night in a neat list. Average the sleep onset minutes on lavender nights and on jasmine nights. Average wake-ups for each scent. Average morning mood for each scent. Now compare both scents to your baseline night. If one scent shortened onset and improved morning mood, you have a strong candidate. If the numbers tie, break the tie with preference. Which scent made you feel more at ease as soon as you walked back into the room after spraying? Which one made you breathe out and drop your shoulders faster? Numbers matter, but a routine must also feel sustainable and kind. What if neither scent seems to help? You still learned how to build a calm sequence and protect your sleep from distractions. Keep the phone away, keep the light warm, keep the breaths long, and skip scent. You can replace the spray with a photo and breath ritual. Place a picture of lavender or jasmine near the lamp, dim the room, and run the 4-6 breath for 1 minute while you look at the petals. Your attention is the real ingredient. Scents are optional. Some viewers ask about pillow sprays versus diffusers. For this experiment, sprays are safer because you can control dose, distance, and timing. Diffusers risk running too long or leaving pools of liquid where pets might step. If you already own a diffuser and want to use it later, keep it in a larger room, run it for 5 minutes before you enter, and turn it off once you sit down to breathe. Never place a diffuser on the nightstand. Again, we want a hint, not a cloud. Less is better. A few words on expectations. Lavender has a calm brand and a long history. Jasmine has a sensual brand and a luminous night mood. You might assume lavender will win by default. Yet some people find the clear brightness of jasmine helps them switch channels out of worry. That is why we test at home with light doses and honest notes. The winner is the one that works for you, not the one that wins polls. At this point in the season, you may notice a pattern. We start with respect for beauty, we add safety, and we let small, steady habits do the rest. The details that look boring at first are the real superpowers. A tidy nightstand, a warm lamp, a cracked window, and a 2-line log can lower your stress more than any fancy bottle. Scents become helpers when they support a ritual you already enjoy. Use them as cues, not crutches. Now for your result. Post your outcome in the comments with this format so others can learn. Write your city or region, and then write lavender or jasmine as the winner. Add your average sleep onset in minutes, your average wake-ups, and your average morning mood from 1 to 5. Example format looks like this. Winter Park, Jasmine 1, Onset 12, Wake-ups 1, Mood 4. If you have pets, add a pet line and mark calm or restless. I will read the comments and reply with one gentle suggestion you can test next week, such as moving the spray earlier or lowering dose. Community notes help everyone tune their routine. We will close with a clear safety reminder. Do not spray into the air while a baby or pet is in your arms. Do not spray on your pillow. Do not run a diffuser in a closed bedroom. Do not overuse oils or high-concentration products. Do not use any scent if you feel pressure in your head or chest. Use fresh air, slow breaths, and light as your first tools. Your home should feel calm and breathable. This is episode 4 of season 1. In episode 5, we travel from bloom to bottle. We will show how natural perfumery builds a fragrance from top, middle, and base notes, and how to stay safe with a simple 2% roll, on Made with a Quality Carrier. We will also point out photosensitive citrus oils that you should avoid on exposed skin during the day. We will keep the craft clean, the language clear, and the doses small. If you enjoyed this episode, like this video, share it with a friend who loves gentle routines, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you do not miss episode 5. Thank you for testing this with me. Sleep well tonight, breathe a little longer on the exhale, and let the quiet do its work. Before we finish, let us recap the core routine so it sticks. Set the room with warm lamp and a cracked window. Shake the bottle, spray the air twice above the bed, then step out for a minute. Return, sit, and run the 4-6 breath with your phone on airplane mode. Lie down without scrolling. In the morning, write 3 numbers and 1 word, then ignore results until week's end. Simple, repeatable steps create effect. If you miss a night, do not start over, continue and note it. Progress beats perfection,